Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ahmed Abdi. Today, I want to present our group project and course recommendation system. This is our title, and our group name is KBS in our heart, and we have five members. We are five members: Adam, Ahmed, Mohammed Zawawi, Muhammad Hakim, and Muhammad Hafiz. Our introduction in our group project will be FTMK has offered bunches of IT related courses for the people to involve. Also, we are planning to create a system that will help with other course recommendation. Recommendation provided by this system will be made based on the several aspects. In our group project, you problem background and cannot decide the right course to take, does not know eligibility to register for a course, does not have effective platform. And our objective in our group, it will be help user to choose course based on their interest and help to user to check the qualification to apply course. That's my party. The other students will be continue the data collection.
Okay, thank you Ahmed for the objective of the data of the project. Next we move on to the data collections. We are collecting facts from the internet where we research the necessary requirement into entering the university that we got from in Malaysia, and you can see that we need to take SPM requirements, and to get the certificate we need to pass the history and the Bahasa Malaysian subject. And next, we are also see through the academic handbook. We are prepared in the internet also from the FTMK faculty in the UTM. The academic handbook will consist of all the data of the course and briefly detail about each course on how they works and how to interpret it. Next, with the collection of the data is collected from multiple students who are interested in joining the FTMK course. The data is also collected from each course in FTMK. Next, we move on to the methodology. As for the methodology, we are using forward chaining, which are we set up a decision tree where move on from the top to the below, where we got to the our aim, which is the suggestion cost for each students. And for the reason we use forward chaining is because we already have the facts that we got from the collection data, and then we have our own goal, which is the course in the UTEMs, which is BITI, BITE, BITD, BITM, BITZ, and so on. Okay, next I will give to the Wabi to interpret about the tree graph. Yeah.
Okay, thank you Hakimuddin for the explanation. Next, I will continue our presentation by explaining the tree graph. As you can see here, this is the tree graph that represent our whole system structure, which consists of several questions. Let's look a little deeper into this tree graph. Okay, the first question that the user must answer is whether they has taken the SPM or not. If no, then the system will prompt them to take the SPM first. But if yes, then the system will continue to the next question. Okay, for the next question is basically the basic requirement needed to take any university courses, like the second and the third question that ask the user if they has passed BM or sejarah paper. Okay, for the fourth question, ask the user if they has taken diploma yet. If no, then the system will recommend them to take diploma in information and communication technology in FTMK. Okay, the next two question is also basic requirement to take courses in FTMK, which is about CGPA and about MUET result. If the user pass both requirement, then the system will ask about the 7 question about their interest in computer science, and based on this 7 question, the system will give a recommendation about the best courses they can take in FTMK. Okay, now let's move on to the rules of our system. There are 7 rules used in our system. The first one, if the person has taken SPM, then person will be asked about BM pass, or else the person have to take the SPM first. Okay, for the second rule, if the user has passed BM subject, then the system will go to the third rule, that is about sejarah subject. If no, then the system will give an output saying that the user is underqualified, and the same thing goes to the third rule. Okay, for the fourth rule, ask if the user has taken any STPM or startup level. If no, then the system will give recommendation of diploma course in FTMK. But if yes, then the system will continue to the fifth and the sixth rule, which asks about CGPA and MUET. If user pass both condition, then the user need to answer question for rule number 7, that is about their interest in computer science. And if they has no interest in computer science, then the system will give an output to ask the user to check other program in other faculty. But if they pass, then the system will suggest the program related to the person interest. Okay, that is all from me. Thank you. I will pass to Adam.
Okay, thank you Zawawi. So next, I will show you guys about our coding part. So let's go to the Notepad++ where our code implementation has been written here. Okay, so first we have used the dev template where the data from the person will be stored inside those variable. So next, the system will ask about the person name, whether the person has taken their SPM before and lulus or passed in their BM and also sejarah subject before. So if the person failed in their SPM, the system will display out the "you are underqualified" message. So if the person passed their SPM, so the question will continue whether the person has taken their STPM and setaraf. So if the person has not taken yet, the system will suggest the diploma program that provided by the faculty. Okay. If the person has taken the STPM and setaraf before, the system will ask about their CGPA and also MUET band. Okay, in this dev rule, the system will test whether the CGPA and the MUET band entered by the person is lower than 2. If the value is lower than 2, the system will display out "you are underqualified" also. So if the person pass their STPM and also SPM successfully, the system will continue to the degree part where the question of each program will be provided here. So the person will answer the question with a yes or no. Okay, based on the question, the system will execute all these rules based on the salience that we declared here. So, as we know, the higher the salience, the more the rule will be executed first. So, we'll put the value here based on the GE of each program, which is GE is the graduate employability. So, the higher GE, the higher the salience, and the most the rule will be executed first. Okay, so the last part here, if the person say no to all the question provided by the system will say to the person, go to the another faculty to find their interest there. Okay, so let's go to the Celebs program. So I have loaded the CLP file here. We just need to reset and also run the program here. So the system asks my name. Have you taken SPM before? Do you pass BM? Yes. Do you pass sejarah? Yes. Have you taken STPM? Yes, I have taken before. What is your CGPA? Let's say I put it 3.75. Muat, I got band 3, and the sister will go to the degree part. So I have to answer all the question about the degree part. Okay, so do you like robots that have a human intelligence? Yes, I like it. Do you like handling data and sort them? Not really. Do you like connecting computers through the server cable? Yes. Do you like securing your network inside your PC? Yes, of course. Do you like playing games and interest to create one? No. Do you like designing an art and being creative? Yes. And the last one is, do you like developing software either on web or in mobile? I will say no to this. So, as you can see, the system will display out only one program. No matter how many questions I have answered yes, but the system will display out only one program. This is how the science work behind the system. It will choose the best science, which is the highest science, based on the highest GE, credit and probability. So, this is how our system works. So that's all from the coding part. Let's go to the discussion part. So I will pass to the Hafizi.
Thank you, Adam, for the results. Now we will continue for the discussion. In our discussions, we found few errors that we believe as bugs in the system. We believe that we can add a few more features like using grades, GE rates, and recommendations from authority before diploma to better recommend the courses by default if the chosen is not qualified. In our intuition, we can see the system grow from current level to a higher level. For instance, the whole university for a system so that it would be more flexible than our current system. In conclusion, we managed to create a system based on the objective given. We hope that students know more about their qualifications so that the unknowns in their mind disappears and that their interests and GE rates are in line of balance. Thank you for listening for our presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.